Hey everybody, welcome back to an episode of Pay Per Review. We're here today to talk about the inaugural AEW event, Double or Nothing. But before we get into it, where are our manners? I'm War Machine MJ.
With Rodimus Prime.
And Mainstream Russo as champion.
Yeah. He won, as far as the 3-count series goes, after TakeOver 25, which is when we're recording this. He is in the lead 17-15. And it's me versus him because this douchebag is champion. Anyway.
But I do have a question, though. Are you going to hold that belt longer than Vince Russo? Yeah. Are you going to hold it for a week and then give it up?
You better hope you don't. Because stomping grounds come up.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about AEW Double or Nothing.
Yes. Double or Nothing was from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, on May 25th.
Sin City. Sold
out show. It sold out in what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
As soon as tickets went on sale, gone.
Yeah. And as of this recording, the show for Fyter Fest is on sale this week.
Fyter Fest.
That commercial is just...
That commercial's great.
Yeah, it's funny but great.
Give Kenny Omega a raise for that commercial.
Yes. Anyway, the big main event for this show was Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega.
Alpha Omega 2.
Yes, of course, Cody versus Dustin Rhodes. Brother versus brother. Generation versus generation. Natural versus...
Thronebreaker.
Yeah.
Natural versus Nightmare.
Yeah. So on and so forth. But we kick off the show with two pre-show matches. The 21-man Casino Battle Royale and Kip Sabian versus Sammy Guevara. But we're going to start off with the Battle Royale.
Now, the winner of this Battle Royale, we're not going to go through the confusing rules because those rules were convoluted. Like, not stupid convoluted, just a lot to digest.
Yeah.
But the winner got to compete for the future AEW World title and will face the winner of Jericho Omega.
Yes.
And you had, such, legendary names like Billy Gunn, Tommy Dreamer, Glacier, which they dug him up somewhere.
I don't know where he came from.
Indie darlings such as Shawn Spears, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, Joey Janela, Jimmy Havoc. And then you had some guys who are fresh to the indie scene like Dustin Thomas or Sunny Days.
And Orange Cassidy.
And Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, technically it was a 22-man battle royal.
Yeah. We had a lot going on. Even more names like Ace Romero, so on and so forth. But
and the MVP of AEW already, Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF.
How could you not like this guy? Natural born heel. He's doing his thing right now. He's one of the fastest rising stars in all of professional wrestling right now.
My favorite thing out of him in this match was his facial expressions.
Yes.
Especially when Tommy Dreamer was going on a rampage with that steel lid. And then when Jimmy Havoc stapled Tommy Dreamer in the balls, just MJF's expression was priceless.
He's like, nope.
Yeah.
He's just like...
Yeah. Let's talk about some of these spots in the match. You had, for example...
you had Glacier busting out his old freeze technique on Sunny Days.
Yeah.
That was great.
The little short guy.
Oh, Dustin Thomas? Wait.
No.
Marco
Stunt.
Yeah, he was back. Oh, Marco Stunt's great.
Whose child is that?
He looks like Carrot Top's kid.
Yeah, because he tried to do one spot, and Ace Romero just like almost pounced him out of the ring.
Like, he picked him up and threw him out of the ring.
Talk about somebody being thrown. Joey Janela, when he got chokeslammed through the table.
He didn't get thrown. He got spiked.
He got murdered.
He got murdered. And Penelope Ford sold that shit like it was legit murder.
Like, she just started screaming.
Luchasaurus just literally took him, picked him up, and just...
Here.
He just like went head... It's like he went head first through the table.
Oh, yeah. That pop Shawn Spears got.
Oh, my God.
That was amazing.
And he was still doing the 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, he did an 11 because he gave MJF one of these.
Ooh.
Dustin Thomas was fantastic.
That was
the guy with no legs.
Yeah.
He was fantastic.
Yeah, I heard he did pretty good.
He eliminated Shawn Spears, which... Come on, man.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah.
Like we said, Jimmy Havoc going bananas with the
Stapler.
stapler. The 21 man and the eventual winner was Hangman Page.
Yes.
Hangman.
Now it came down to him and a few other people, including MJF.
Well, before we get to that, Orange Cassidy though.
I love
His
it.
spot was the best spot of the
I
night.
have to do this. Okay, you're Tommy Dreamer.
Okay.
I'm
Wait,
Orange
let
Cassidy.
me see this. Let me see this. Let me see.
Oh. Oh. And then Tommy Dreamer just trucks him.
And he lands on the outside with his hands in his pockets.
And
No,
kept
no,
up-
no.
And
He lands on the ring with his hands in his pockets.
And then he kept up with his hand.
Kips up, his hands are still in his pockets.
Oh my God.
And then he got trucked again.
Like I
No,
told
he got thrown out.
Yeah.
with his hands in his pockets.
No, he took his hands out of his pockets.
For safety reasons.
Really?
Yeah, he
Oh.
grabbed the top rope.
Oh, okay.
But still, it was a great spot.
But like I told these guys off air, I saw Orange Cassidy when he did that spot with Tommy Dreamer, and I'm just like, the fuck?
Oh, we laughed our asses
I
off.
died laughing.
And then I started watching a couple matches of his. I'm like, I actually like this guy. Unlike some people,
Jim Cornette.
I think he's king. I think he said he's king of sloth style.
yeah, and that match I watched with him and David Starr, you know, David Starr has those long nicknames.
Yeah.
And he had a long introduction of his. He had a long introduction of his own, and the ring announcer called him freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
Nice.
I was just like, wow, I like this guy. It was great.
But you still don't like all those nicknames of David Starr.
I do like the Bernie Sanders of professional wrestling.
That's nice.
See, there's another thing you shat on, was just his amount of ring names. I loved it.
Because it's just
It's
like,
a stick though.
I mean, I know it's just part of his gimmick, but it's just like, come on, bro, really?
He's really good at wrestling.
He's really good on Twitter.
He's king of taunts.
Yes, but yeah.
Anyway.
Some of those names I could do without.
But back to the Battle Royal. Hangman Page almost got eliminated by MJF.
Yeah, MJF thought he had it in the bag. He came back through the ropes with that buckshot lariat, tossed MJF outside the ring, and he won. So yeah, he will face either Kenny Omega or Chris Jericho for the future AEW Heavyweight Championship. And we'll talk more about that belt later. But anyway, this match lasted 16 minutes, and it gets a 3 out of 5.
This was an entertaining Battle Royal. The over-the-budget Battle Royal, All In, was entertaining.
Yes. Next, we move on to Kip Sabian versus Sammy Guevara.
Now, this match, fantastic. Of course, you guys know Sammy Guevara if you guys have been watching BTE, or if you know you're a fan of his work.
Such
Yeah.
a douchebag.
He's such a douchebag. His character is. I don't know how he is in real life. Kip Sabian, former member of Team Alphabet from the world of sport. He's popped up on Defiant once or twice. Fantastic young wrestler. He worked with the Knight family.
Really?
You know, like Paige and her mom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Trained under them. This was his big break. So it was two young guys squaring off. Sami Zayn.
Whoa.
Sammy Guevara, because they have the same name.
Yeah.
Sammy Guevara, was already established here in the States, but Kip Sabian, relatively unknown, looking to make his mark. These two put on a high-octane, back and forth classic. But in the end, Kip Sabian got the win. 10 minutes even, 2.5 out of 5.
But you know what? We'll bump that up to a 3.
Put it up to 3.
Yeah.
He only put it as 2.5 out of 5 because he didn't watch it.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch that match. That's the only match from Double or Nothing I need to go back and watch.
Yeah.
Now, we start off the main card with an incredible 6-man tag team match. It was the team of Scorpio Sky, Frankie Kazarian, and Christopher Daniels, known as
SCU.
SCU. SoCal Uncensored, taking on the Stronghearts, Seema, T-Hawk, and El Lindaman. I thought El Lindaman did pretty good. I thought he was the highlight of that team.
For the short match this was, I think all three of the Stronghearts did great.
Yeah. They did mention that not Frankie, but Christopher Daniels, they mentioned that CD and Seema have some history going back to their days in Japan.
Yeah. Like I said on the preview, Seema is well known to a lot of these guys, especially helped train the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
So, see him is just kind of like paying it back.
Yeah.
But, I want to know more about these Strongheart fellas. I think they'll do great.
Yeah. I mean, AEW is just now getting their feet wet, and I think they'll do some big things in AEW. But this match was pretty damn good.
What do you think of them?
Oh, I think they're great. I think they're gonna be doing big things in the future.
Yeah. SCU won, by the way. I gotta say, between El Lindemann and Scorpio Sky, those two, out of their respective teams, put on one hell of a show.
Oh, especially Scorpio. He had a great showing.
Oh, yeah. 13 minutes, 40 seconds. We're giving this a 4. This was a really nice way to kick off the show.
Next was the women's triple threat match. It was Kylie Ray taking on Dr. Britt Baker, DDS, and Nyla Rose.
Yeah.
After Nyla Rose had come out, Brandy Rhodes came out. The chief Brandy officer came out there.
Yeah.
And said, oh, I know this match is going to be great, but it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be in it, but she is.
And who came out? Awesome Kong.
Oh my
and the
God.
crowd went crazy.
They went ape shit.
And Kylie Ray, she wasn't smiling as much when the awesome one came out there.
Oh yeah, Kylie Ray had a hell of a showing in this match.
She did, and I really like her personality.
Yeah, like I said off camera, she is like if they never screwed up Bailey.
Yeah, practically. But this was a decent match. At the start of the match, Nyla Rose and Awesome Kong had a little face-to-face, and they tried to take the two bigger women down, being Britt Baker and Kylie.
Yeah.
But, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, got the victory.
Oh, I said DDS, my bad.
Yeah. But you were close, though.
Close, yeah.
Yeah. 11 minutes, 10 seconds, 2.5 out of 5.
Yeah, definitely a strong showing for these ladies.
Yeah.
I still feel like they're going to build the division around Britt Baker.
I definitely would revolve that women's division around her.
Yeah, because she's got more notoriety, well, with the exception of Awesome Kong. She's got more notoriety than the rest of the division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of Allie when she was... What did you think of Allie as far as her being on commentary?
She was great.
I think her and Britt Baker, once everything starts to warm up a bit in the women's division,
Yeah.
I feel like those two will have that division revolved around them.
Oh, yeah.
But next we move on to a fantastic tag team match. Another fantastic tag team match. Best friends Chucky T and Trent Beretta taking on the team of Angelico and Jack Evans.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a fantastic match. We're big fans of Angelico and Jack Evans.
Indeed.
Especially Jack Evans.
Jack Evans, he has a big mouth, but you might as well say he can somewhat back it up.
He's made our list for disgustingly athletic.
Him and Angelico.
And Angelico, yeah.
Yeah. These two teams, man.
Now, the one thing I found awkward about this match was all 4 men in this match were wearing neon green and black.
Yeah. Especially Angelico. He just had a whole...
That sounded like it hurt.
I know. It felt good though.
What he
popped his back.
Yeah.
Oh,
I heard all of it.
good
I
lord.
was like, yes.
Bet it felt good, didn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, Angelico, for as tall as he is, he just wore this big ass nylon green. Nylon, thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Nylon green and black suit.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to enter a motor race.
Yeah. Or he just looks like a big giant ass crayon.
But yeah, all of them were wearing like some variation of green and black.
I didn't realize that on the other team.
I didn't notice that until halfway through the match. I'm just like, all 4 of these men are wearing neon and black.
Yeah.
Something going on here?
You might as well say Halloween came early.
I guess so.
Anyway, the best friends ended up getting the victory. 12 minutes, 35 seconds, 3 out of 5. Afterwards, the best friends wanted a hug because they wanted, some type of embrace. But I think they all shook hands.
No, they were going to hug. Lights went down. Lights came up. And the Dark Order was in the ring. Formerly the Super Smash Brothers. They beat the hell out of all 4 men and disappeared as the lights went out.
Yeah, it was kind of awkward, but we'll see what kind of impact they make as far as AEW goes going forward.
It was awkward because the fans kept chanting, "Who are you?"
Yeah,
Who are you?
and their henchmen, they made some type of human throne.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
It looked weird because they kept touching him on the latest episode of BTE. That just looked very awkward.
You know what? Color me $5 lighter. You know what? I'll try my hand at this one. Since I'm more Japanese culture than you.
Oh, okay.
I watch a lot of anime, so that's my excuse. Anyway, next up we
He
had
does.
a Joshi women's tag team match.
Joshi.
Joshi being female wrestler.
Oh, you might.
We had the team of Hikaru Shida, Riho, and Ryu Mizunami taking on Aja Kong, Yuka Sakazaki, and Emi Sakura.
Oh, what?
Suck it, nerd.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, this was a really good showing for all 6 of these women who are, just relatively unknown to casual audiences.
Yeah. One of them was, they mentioned, has been in business, 20 plus years? Which one was it?
It was either Aja Kong or Emi Sakura.
Yeah.
Because they kept bringing up that Sakura trained some of the other ladies on the opposing team.
Yeah, because one of the other girls on the other team they mentioned that it was like teacher versus mentor.
Yeah.
Or teacher versus student, excuse me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was. I actually enjoyed this match. This is good.
Yeah, for what little we know of these ladies, this was a really good match.
Yeah.
In the end, Team Shida won. 13 minutes, 10 seconds, 3 out of 5.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked up.
It was kind of botchy because I forget. Yeah, it was one of the members of Team Sakura went for the pin, and they rang the bell too early.
Yeah, I saw that because the female referee hit 1, 2, and almost hit 3, and the bell rung, and the crowd was like, "You fucked up, you fucked up."
It's kind of weird.
And she threw up her hand like, "No, 2. I didn't hit 3, 2." I was like, it's weird.
Fun fact: the female referee they had refereed some NXT.
Really?
So
Yeah.
same referee.
No, not the same referee. It was one of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, next up, we have quite possibly one of the only standout matches of the night.
Stand outy.
He does it again, folks. Cody Rhodes versus Dustin Rhodes. Nightmare versus Natural. Thronebreaker versus
Natural back. What? Nothing.
Golden One. There we go.
Yeah. I gotta say, I did like that entrance from Cody where he took the sledgehammer and hit that throne.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that was a shot at Triple H, but Triple
Oh, it definitely was, because Triple H rebuilt his throne.
Yeah.
There's a video out there of him rebuilding his throne.
Yeah.
Just him making snarling faces.
As he always does.
Yeah.
Anyway, boy, where did we begin with this match?
Let's go ahead and start. Well, you started with the Thronebreaker part. Dustin Rhodes with that gear. Choice.
I love that.
That was great.
I loved it. And I love the video package setting up this match.
Oh, the video package was great.
That was awesome.
It's as bad as great as that Cody Rhodes promo.
Oh, yeah. That Cody Rhodes promo was, ugh.
You just pull your gun out, put your finger on the trigger, and you blow it away.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
That was awesome.
But, yeah. These two went at it. Dustin Rhodes pulling out some new stuff.
That new shit.
Brandy Rhodes hitting a choice spear.
Yeah, I like that spear. And then Earl Hebner being the referee tossed her out. DDP coming in.
Just carrying her out.
Yeah, just
You gotta
whatever.
Get out of here. Yeah, you gotta get out of here.
And then this whole match was great. The crowd was into it. Everybody who watched it, including us, was into it.
Yeah, Dustin was he was cut open, but he was pouring blood.
Yeah, that was clearly a blade job.
Yeah.
He was just gushing blood. I mean, half that mat in the ring was covered in blood.
And half of Cody was too.
Yeah, that was...
No, he was bleeding.
Yeah, Cody got the win. 22 minutes, 30 seconds, 5 out of 5.
Yes.
Afterwards, Cody stepped back in the ring and said, "Hey, at Fyter Fest, I'm going to have a match against my best friends, the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
But I don't need a friend. I don't need a partner. I need my elder brother."
Yeah.
Okay, we joked, but it was really emotional.
Yeah, that's when
I almost cried.
That's when everybody started getting emotional because they showed people. Hell, I even almost started crying.
I thought you said you actually started crying.
Well, I almost did.
You lying motherfucker.
Anyway.
I almost started crying, so I'll
Yeah.
We all almost
Yeah.
saw it,
Pretty much the audience, they showed a lady in the audience crying. She was just bawling her eyes out because, I mean, it got emotional at the end.
it did.
So it was a real nice.
Next, we had.
Oh, and Meltzer gave that 5 out of 5.
He gave it 5 out of 5 too.
Yeah.
Next, we had the unveiling of the AEW Championship. We had Jack Whitehall, who is apparently a British comedian.
I've never heard of him before.
Well, he's British.
Oh, yeah.
He introduced the best there ever is, the best there ever was, and the best there ever will be, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah, he came out with the belt looking like he was struggling to hold it because that belt was pretty heavy.
It looked like it had.
Yeah.
And even Jack was struggling to hold it too.
He's like,
Because he looked like he was about to drop the bag. Because, I mean, from the looks of it on TV, the belt looked pretty big. About as big as that right there.
It did, yeah. But Bret Hart comes out and he's like, well, I'd like to ask Adam Hangman Page to come out.
Yeah.
Since, he's won the right to compete for it. He comes out there. Who comes out next? The MVP of AEW, MJF.
He gets on the mic, he starts, spilling
shit.
on the mic, says, look, you're looking at the face of MLW. You're looking at the future
The MLW.
of AEW, excuse me. Listen, I watched that too, so.
At least you didn't say WWE.
Yeah. He said, you're looking at the future face of AEW, one of the fastest, if not the fastest rising star in professional wrestling, the man who should be the AEW world champion.
Yep. Yeah, he basically calls Hangman a horse because he's got a injured knee, and he's like, well, you know what? We should just take you out back and just put you down.
Yeah.
Just shoot you in the head. Then he climbs up on the ring ropes, and he's starting to bark his rhetoric at Hangman Page, and then he snaps at Bret, just goes, old man, look at me when I'm talking.
And then Bret Hart's just laughing.
Bret Hart's just, the whole time, Bret's just looking at him like,
Things like
Okay.
He looked like he was enjoying it himself.
I think he's low-key a fan of MJF.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
isn't a fan of MJF?
Whoever he pisses off.
True.
Which is not really nobody at all.
But anyway,
I mean, character-wise, piss off.
yeah.
He pisses everybody off. Because after the fact, he had dropped his mic, he was walking away, and he backs right into Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
And then out, to MJF's right comes Jimmy Havoc.
With his staple gun.
Yeah. So MJF is getting his ass beat by Jungle Boy, Havoc, and Adam Page.
Now
Yeah.
Page was like, time, Yoshi.
And afterwards, Bret unveils the new AEW Heavyweight Championship belt, which looks better than this piece of shit right here.
And just looks
Yeah,
a
it
little bit
looks
better
as
than
gorgeous
this.
as this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks good.
So, yeah.
Anyway, speaking of championships, we had the only championship match on this card. It was for the AAA World Tag Team Championships.
So I keep they say it like this, like triple I's, I forgot how you say it.
Triple I's?
Triple
Triple
A.
A's?
They say in the kind of
They said it in a
Spanish
different way.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they were trying to speak it in Spanish.
Well, before we get into this match, let's not forget that they talked about the next event, August 31st. All Out in Chicago.
They're about to take over Chicago again.
Again.
Again!
Yes.
Okay.
All Out, August 31st. I think that's Labor Day weekend.
I believe so.
Yeah.
All I know is it's August 31st. What happened September 1st? All in.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a little history lesson for you. Anyway, Young Bucks defending against the Lucha Brothers.
And I tell you what, the crowd was lit for this match. This match, just like when we talked about on our Dominion review, this match was mind-blowing.
It was just as good.
It was
If not, fell a bit short compared to Ospreay Dragon Lee.
Yeah.
But this match was bananas. Because of this, Phoenix makes our list of disgustingly athletic.
Yes.
disgusting, man.
Because he was doing some crazy shit. I think he he ran, bounced off the ropes, and did a twisting kick.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
And then those destroyers that the Young Bucks had on them.
You know, while I'm thinking about it, Nick Jackson is on that list too.
Really?
Because he did some crazy shit.
He did.
He did do some crazy shit, yeah.
I didn't know he was that much older than Nick.
I know one was like 34 and the other one's like 28.
Yeah, because like Pentagon's like 6 years older than Phoenix.
He's like 34 too.
And Matt's like 4 or 5 years older than Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I didn't know he was that old. But they've been wrestling for a long time, so I mean.
Oh yeah. But in the end, the Young Bucks win. They did not bust out their new move.
No.
They put the brothers away with the Meltzer driver.
Yes.
24 minutes, 55 seconds, 4.5 out of 5. I honestly thought the Lucha Brothers were going to win.
Now going back to the first match, not to cut Malcolm off, but what'd you think of Daniels hitting his move, the BME, best Meltzer ever?
That's what he calls it.
Yeah.
Oh, because he does moonsault in the pile driver.
Yeah.
Oh,
It does kind of look cool.
that's awesome.
Yeah, because he did it on the Bucks like a few years back.
That's fucking awesome.
It does look cool as fuck though.
Yeah.
And next up, we close the show out with Omega Alpha 2. I know I said that wrong, but I tried to keep from saying Omega Okada.
Yeah.
It's habit now.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho. Winner faces Hangman Page for the AEW Championship.
Yes. This match was good, but not as good as their U.S. title match from
Dominion.
No,
not Dominion.
Wrestle Kingdom.
Wrestle Kingdom. Yes, 12.
Yeah. It wasn't as good as this, but it was pretty good. Kenny Omega and his broken nose, though.
He's bleeding everywhere.
Yeah, Jericho threw a stiff bomb, just like broke his fucking nose.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that Kenny even finished the match the way he did.
Hey, that's a true professional for you.
He's hard work, man.
Yeah. In the end, Jericho won with what did he win with?
The Judas Effect.
He won with his stupid back elbow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's kind of. I thought it was something different, but
This is better than what John Cena made up.
yeah.
The lightning
Duh.
fist.
That
Stupid
shit.
as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That was so retarded.
Anyway, Jericho won with the Judas Effect.
Judas
27 minutes even. 4 out of 5. Afterwards, he cuts a promo, just basically going after the AEW crowd, going over, basically demanding his thank you from Cody, the Bucks, Kenny, and
John Moxley.
John Moxley just randomly appeared in the ring.
Yeah, he just looked at him like, what's up with it? What you gonna do?
So, what are you doing here?
Fuck your light up jacket.
Yeah. He comes in there, hits him with a double arm DDT, hits the referee with one, then he goes after Kenny Omega.
And then Kenny Omega was just like, I'm not going to be put through easily. I'm not going to...
Yeah, he starts fighting back. They go to the stage where
The poker chips.
they climb the poker chips.
Them big ass poker chips.
And Moxley drops him on the poker chips. Then he just attitude adjusts him through a table.
Yeah, just dumps him,
Get your ass.
and he just stands tall to end the show.
He's like, yeah!
John Moxley is running wild in professional wrestling.
By God, he's running wild.
Now, post-show, Moxley cut this amazing paradigm shift promo.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Can't wait to see what other stuff he does in AEW.
Yes. Now, as of this recording, it has been announced and confirmed that he will face Bad Boy Joey Janela at Fyter Fest.
Fyter Fest.
Fyter Fest.
Fine.
Hey, I want Fyter Fest.
You can't have it, Baron.
Oh yeah, Fyter Fest.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. We're going to Fyter Fest.
I forget what impersonation you're trying to do.
It was it
it
sounded like a combination of Hulk Hogan and
McMahon.
Vince.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You son of a bitch. It's called Fyter Fest.
Listen here, you old fart.
What the fuck?
Kenny,
Oh!
Oh, my God.
you're not going anywhere near my Fyter Fest.
Listen.
You fart.
Listen, brother. I'm not a fart. We're going to go there. We're going to play games. And I'm going to go be racist.
All right, but you step up to Street Fighter, and I'm gonna put you down with a V-trigger, you old fart.
Oh,
You
my God.
son of a bitch.
Oh, my God.
You son of a bitch!
Yeah. Next event for AEW is Fyter Fest. Before we get to that, we still gotta say Superstars matches of the night. Superstars of the night go to Adam Page, El Lindemann, Cody, Dustin Rhodes, the Young Bucks, Lucha Brothers, Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, and MVP goes to Maxwell Jacob Freeman.
And put John Moxley on there, too.
And put Mox on there, yeah.
Because why not?
Matches of the night go to SCU versus Strong Hearts, Cody versus Dustin, Young Bucks versus Lucha Bros, and Omega versus Jericho. Overall, 4 out of 5.
Yes.
Now, was it a perfect show?
Yeah.
No. But was it better than the standard?
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Definitely. Now, as we keep mentioning, Fyter Fest.
Fest.
What, the 28th, 29th of this month? Anyway, I think it is, it's sometime this month.
I think it takes place the same day as Roadblock.
Yeah.
Not Roadblock, Stomping Grounds.
Oh,
No.
that shitty ass.
Anyway, it will be streamed for free on Bleacher Report.
Now, something we forgot to mention during the All Out announcement. All Out, August 31st. What happens on August 31st?
I don't know.
Shit, I forgot.
Takeover Cardiff and New Japan's Royal Quest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, that's
Damn
right.
it. I had a...
And we can't
moment.
watch all that at one time.
Yeah, one time. Well, maybe, no.
No?
Well, okay, if I got up early enough, I could watch Cardiff, then All Out. Because Cardiff comes on, in the early afternoon.
Yeah.
Right, 1 to 2 o'clock.
So, yeah.
Royal Quest is just New Japan's tour of Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. 3 big shows plus...
Plus World Cup warm-up between Scotland and... Shit. They keep mentioning it on other podcasts, but...
No.
It's happening that day, which means tickets are cheap.
No. So, yeah.
Well, for the warm-up game, they're cheap.
We got a lot going
It's
on.
like 4 fucking things at one time.
Yeah. It's a big day. August 31st.
Big day to be.
Anyway, anything else before we sign out? Any last comments?
Any last words?
You got any last words?
No, bro.
Well, it has been confirmed Adam Page and Chris Jericho at All Out to determine the inaugural AEW World Champion.
I guess, look forward to Fyter Fest.
Fyter Fest.
Honestly, I don't expect Fyter Fest to be that good.
It's just one of those things where it's just like, whatever.
I've never been, so I don't know. I mean, Cody talked about it, how it's like it's this big gaming convention. Being that Kenny loves video games and stuff.
Yeah, it's a collaboration.
Yeah.
Between CEO, that's a gaming tournament, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, and AEW. So I think it's a first time event, it's a first time event. But honestly, between the video games and the wrestling, I don't think it's going to be as good as Double or Nothing. But they're going to try.
Yeah.
I'm waiting anxiously to be highly surprised.
I don't know. It could be something out of the ordinary, something that could surprise us. But
Yeah, because I know we're getting Bucks versus the Rhodes Brothers.
yeah,
Moxley making his debut against Joey Janela.
yeah. Chris Jericho confirmed he's not going to be there.
Oh, who cares? Jericho's nothing but salt, anyways.
Ooh.
I look at his Twitter, his tweets.
He's just a salty boy.
They're just really salty.
Yeah,
Just being salty.
I don't really pay attention to him. So.
Well, like I get notifications for it on my phone.
Yeah, I mean, I do too, but other than that, I don't.
He's a salty boy.
I think Darby Allin's going to be in action at Fyter Fest.
Yeah, I think he's taking on Cody.
He's taking on Cody.
Yeah.
But Cody's facing the Bucks.
Oh wait, no, it's the other show, the
You dummy.
what the Fallen.
Oh, Fight for the Fallen.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Darby Allin's taking on Cody at that show.
Oh, they're doing the Fatal 4-Way. MJF, the MVP, versus Jimmy Havoc versus Jungle Boy versus Adam Page.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
So, yeah, they've had 2 weeks to advertise for Fyter Fest.
Fyter Fest.
And they're already doing better than WWE, even though they technically copied and pasted from Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
Fest.
Yeah.
Fyter Fest.
Fyter Fest.
Video games, wrestling, no girls.
Damn.
Aw.
Oh, like how that was in the trailer.
Oh.
Like it kept showing shots of all these girls,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and one of the little disclaimers was there won't be girls at this event.
Damn it.
There'll probably be girls playing video games, but not what we saw in the trailer.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that being said, I'm War Machine MJ.
I'm Rodimus Prime,
I'm just some guy that comes up with bad ideas.
Mainstreamer, so
There we go.
bro.
and we'll see you
I'm
next time.
champion. Whoever.